This is the most inhumane experiment in human history. Living people are forced into a condensed-state reactor. What comes out is no longer human. They have no flesh or blood, yet they possess ghost-like bodies. Tank armor crumbles like tinfoil in front of them, and the most terrifying part, they are completely invisible. The human eye cannot detect them at all. The moment one touches your skin, your organs freeze solid within a second. Your skin is instantly seared through by temperatures approaching absolute zero. Then one day, these war-made monsters break free entirely. They slaughter every scientist in the lab first, then pour out onto the streets of Moldova. An entire unit is wiped out in minutes. With no options left, the military plays its last card. They bring in Dr. Klein. By the time Klein reaches the front line, technicians pull up every piece of footage sent back from the field. In those grainy images, faint white blurs flicker across the screen now and then. At first, everyone writes them off as signal interference. No one thinks they have anything to do with the soldiers' deaths. Then one recording changes everything. In the frame, a blurry white silhouette charges straight at him. Then the screen goes permanently black. Ivy from Intelligence watches the footage over and over. She believes it is most likely enemy-developed stealth technology, some kind of dynamic camouflage system worn on the body. But Klein dismisses that theory almost immediately. A cloaking suit cannot explain the frostbite on the corpses. It cannot explain why internal organs freeze solid in an instant. To determine what these ghosts are actually made of, he needs to collect enough first-hand data. Fortunately, he has brought along a hyperspectral camera. This device can capture images that conventional instruments cannot detect. Klein decides on the spot to mount it on top of an armored vehicle. That way, the moment a ghost appears within range, he can clearly record its movement patterns. Once the armored vehicle is fitted and ready, a special forces unit escorts Klein to the ghost's known hunting ground. By now, the entire city has been reduced to rubble. When the convoy reaches the destination, soldiers immediately dismount and begin a floor-by-floor sweep of the high-rise where ghosts were spotted. Klein and Ivy stay behind in the armored vehicle, monitoring the situation through live feeds from the soldiers' combat goggles. As the soldiers push deeper in, they quickly find a fallen comrade on the ground. The eerie grayish-white skin and the frozen expression of death, clearly the work of a ghost. The discovery makes the search team even more cautious. As the soldiers continue sweeping, they detect an abnormal spectral reading beneath a bathtub. Every weapon in the room snaps toward it. When a team member carefully flips the tub over, they find a missing soldier hiding underneath. His face is frozen in pure terror. He says every member of his squad was killed in a ghost attack. He only survived by hiding under the bathtub. Meanwhile, another search team has reached the end of a corridor. A dark room lies ahead. One soldier moves in to investigate with his teammates covering him. But the moment he steps inside, Klein spots something abnormal on his screen. Right in the center of the room, a white mass of shadow keeps shifting and morphing. When the soldier removes his hyperspectral goggles, the image in front of him vanishes instantly. On the commander's order, the soldier opens fire immediately. But the bullets pass straight through the shadow's body without causing any resistance at all. The ghost strikes back. The soldier is hit by some kind of invisible shockwave. He drops to the ground and dies in an instant. After witnessing the soldier fall, the commander immediately orders everyone to switch to heavy rounds. He still wants to take this thing down. But before the soldiers can even locate the target, the ghost launches its attack first. The soldiers have absolutely no way to fight back. They are stripped of their lives in the blink of an eye. Watching their comrades fall one after another, someone finally catches a glimpse of the ghost. The soldiers open fire with everything they have. But while the hyperspectral goggles can see the ghost, their weapons cannot harm it in any way. The barrage only enrages it further. One soldier pulls the pin on a high-explosive grenade. The blast has no effect on the ghost whatsoever. Klein shouts into the radio, urging the commander to order a retreat. While the commander hesitates, soldiers start leaping from windows to escape. Just as the last soldier prepares to rappel down, he sees a ghost charging straight at him, staring at something that completely defies comprehension. Klein, a man who has always put his faith in science, cannot help but waver. The commander sees the situation, grabs a rocket launcher, and rushes out of the armored vehicle. Klein quickly uses the camera to call out the ghost's position. The commander locks on and fires without hesitation. The commander is killed in the ghost's instant counterattack. While Klein stands paralyzed, several more soldiers manage to retreat from the building. Their appearance immediately draws the ghost's attention. Watching comrades continue to drop around them, the panicked soldiers sprint toward the armored vehicles. Every survivor crams inside. They need to get out of here now. But along the way, the vehicles hit mines the enemy has planted in advance. The violent explosion flips two armored vehicles onto their sides. Survivors crawl out of the twisted wreckage. Without transportation, there is no way to make it back to base. The only option now is to find temporary shelter as fast as possible. The team drags the wounded and moves quickly, soon ducking into a nearby abandoned factory. Here, they will wait for headquarters to send rescue, but the situation is far from safe. The ghost could attack again at any moment. On top of that, most of the soldiers' hyperspectral goggles were destroyed in the earlier fighting. They are essentially back to being blind, unable to see the enemy at all. Klein quickly comes up with an idea. He has the soldiers find a high vantage point inside the factory, then aims his portable hyperspectral camera at the outside. The moment the device powers on, the image on screen makes everyone's blood run cold. The factory is completely surrounded by a massive swarm of ghosts. Strangely though, they are not coming in. Every time a ghost tries to cross a certain line around the factory's perimeter, it slams into what looks like an invisible wall and gets knocked straight back. One soldier then remembers tripping at that exact spot during the retreat. When he scrapes the black particles off his glove, Klein recognizes them immediately: ordinary iron filings. Yet somehow, these unremarkable iron filings have been scattered in a complete ring around the factory, forming a barrier that keeps the ghosts out. Klein realizes at once that someone placed these filings here deliberately. Whoever set up this defense line must know the truth about the ghosts. That means there may be other people hiding inside this factory. The soldiers sweep the building immediately and soon find their target in a hidden room, but it is just two young children. Through questioning, Klein learns that the iron filings around the factory were all spread by the children's father, but he was killed by a ghost while setting up the barrier. The children do not provide many useful leads, but Klein discovers a map on their father's body. It marks a place called Masarovi, the very location where the ghost killings first began. Shortly after, the soldiers finally re-establish contact with base. Headquarters confirms that a helicopter will arrive at first light for extraction, and a tank formation will provide cover. But there is still one critical problem. The landing zone is a full 800 meters from the factory. They have to cross through the ghost's perimeter to get there. No weapon can hurt a ghost. Running on foot would be suicide. While everyone argues about what to do, Klein suddenly notices something. This factory has a massive stockpile of iron filings. If iron filings can block ghosts, what if they turn them into weapons? A plan clicks into place immediately. He has the soldiers collect every glass bottle they can find in the factory, then pack each one full of iron filings. Next, they plug the neck of each bottle with C4 explosive and seal it shut with tape. Since conventional grenades are completely useless against ghosts, they strip the detonation triggers from the grenades and attach them to the glass jars instead. A crude but effective iron filing blast bomb is born. Using the same method, the soldiers quickly produce a large supply. They even swap out every bullet in their rifles for custom rounds packed with iron filings. Meanwhile, Klein has been busy too. He converts the hyperspectral camera into a searchlight so every soldier can see the ghosts with the naked eye, no longer relying on the broken goggles. Once the modification is done, he transmits the specs to headquarters so the reinforcements arriving tomorrow can be equipped with the same hyperspectral gear. By the time everything is ready, dawn has broken. But right at that moment, a soldier on lookout spots movement in the building across from the factory. Klein immediately grabs the modified searchlight. As the beam sweeps across the ruins, what it reveals terrifies everyone on the spot. After failing to breach the iron filing barrier on the ground, the ghosts have climbed the high-rise across the way. With a powerful leap, they launch themselves straight toward the factory.